Well, ladies and gents, as you may be able to tell from my attire, we are going ice fishing today. I think the ice has been good for a little, but I've been slacking. Well, not necessarily slacking, I've just been doing a ton of computer work. But I thought I'd get out of the house for a couple hours today, see what's going on at one of these ponds. A lot of them aren't ready yet here in Massachusetts, but I know a few that are pretty wind blocked and are in some pretty cold areas. So today I'm gonna be doing a little hole hopping on one of these smaller ponds. There's a little bit of everything in here, some bass, pickerel, perch, bluegill, crappie, your typical ice fishing species. But I'm gonna be going through what I do during early ice, making sure everything's safe, and then catch some fish, and maybe talk a little bit about where my channel's going for 2026. One of the most critical pieces of early ice equipment you can have is one of these spud bars. This incorporates into your first step of ice fishing. You get right on the bank. Don't do what I did. I already know this ice is safe, but before you hop on the bank, come here. Give it a couple whacks. Usually 3 solid whacks is absolutely nothing to worry about. Go a couple feet, do the same thing. So that was 4 until I broke through water. That's perfectly fine. Typically the guideline is 2 good hits. As long as you don't break through on the second, then it's pretty safe to walk on. You don't need to put all of your force into it, but give it some juice. Don't baby it. And you just keep repeating that until you're out near your spot. Then start popping some holes where you want to fish. I think right now I'm in the deepest spot here. There's the water everywhere. I got about 4.5, 5 inches of ice. Plenty. Not very worried about it. I'm gonna go poke a few more though. And that way I can just bounce around, just make fish. We are ready to fish. I'll show you what I'm using real quick. If you watched my channel at all last year, this is a very familiar setup to you. A little tungsten jig head and a little grub on the back. If I'm fishing for panfish, that's pretty much all I use. Definitely not the last time you'll be seeing that, but I'm expecting mostly like bass and bluegill today. My crappie pond isn't fully safe yet, so I'm hoping sometime in the next few weeks I can get on that. I also think I'll be buying a live scope in the next couple weeks. I know there's a lot of mixed reviews about them, but at least from a content creation standpoint, I think it'd be much cooler to be able to like show you guys what the fish are doing below me instead of explaining it. Right now I have a fish charging me. Oh, gave me a nibble. Come on, come back for it. Oh, he wants it. Must have stung him a little bit. There's one below him too. Oh, there's a bunch of them. I have a whole school down here right now. Oh my god, I had him too. Dude, they must just be nibbling the tail. I got at least like 12 fish under me. There we go. That feels like a bluegill. Little gill, first of the season. Got a bunch below me, so I'm gonna show you guys this one and get right back down there. Nice school moving in. Typical little gill. See you later. Yeah, like I was saying, instead of doing that the whole time, I can just plug in a screen recorder on my live scope and then overlay the footage of the fish chasing my lure. That way you guys can watch in real time instead of using your imagination. There we go. That's a nice one. Good little gill right there. Little tank. Let him on go. Gonna capitalize while the school is down here, see how many I can pull out. Oh, I don't know what they're doing. They must just be nibbling the end of it. Oh, he's rocking it up for it. Come on. How do you not just eat that? There we go. He's small, that's probably why. Tiny little dude. Getting him right on the snout, barely hooking him. School's pretty much gone, so give this guy a proper goodbye. I'm super excited for this upcoming ice fishing season. One goal of mine is probably to get a double-digit lake trout, 10-pound plus. I could go up to Canada and get that done, but I'll probably have to stay within the states like Maine, New Hampshire. It's feasible, you can do it, but it can be pretty tough. Lake trout are definitely my favorite species to target through the ice though, so I don't mind spending a lot of time chasing them. I'm also playing around with the idea of doing a couple ice camping trips. I think that'd be pretty fun. That'd definitely be a good way to spend a lot of time looking for that double-digit laker. But after the winter, we're gonna transition into spring. Gonna probably be doing a bit more fishing. I'm gonna try and do my pin hunting series again. I wanna try and cross off every species within the calendar year. The toughest out of those is probably in Massachusetts. It's gonna be the lake trout and the tiger muskie. But I think if I grind enough, it's not impossible. Oh, just had a little nibble. I can't remember the last time they stocked them, but there we go. There are any that are still alive. They are definitely big enough to qualify for a pin. In the meantime though, I'll keep catching these little bluegill. Oh, don't run away from me now. See you later. Oh. That is your own doing, buddy. Here you go. Other than fishing though, when we get into spring, it's gonna be turkey season. Next year, it's gonna be a lot more out-of-state stuff, I think. Still gonna hunt around New England. I definitely wanna see how many states I can cross off around here. But me and Cam are playing around with the idea of going to Florida and hunting Osceola turkeys. I think that'd be super cool. This one is super tentative, but there's a potential we could go on a spring bear hunt in the mountains, like over in Idaho. That is going to depend heavily on finances though, because I don't have all the money in the world to be traveling everywhere, hunting everything. We'll see though, that'd be a super cool film to make. If you guys watched my Maryland video I just recently posted, I think I might do that documentary style video for any type of the really long trips. I enjoy making them. I think they look very good. It tells a good story, but as far as bear goes, we will see. Not much hunting to do in the summer, so that's probably gonna be a lot of fishing. Gonna be doing a lot of saltwater, kind of like I did this year. I really wanna do some more wreck tuna fishing. Catching the giant tuna is really fun, but wreck tuna is just like so addicting. It's almost like fishing for lake trout, but they're like 20 times the size and fight 10 times harder. I think once September rolls around though, this channel is gonna transition pretty heavily into hunting. I'm gonna get a stockpile of videos before September, but probably within the last couple days of August, I'm gonna be leaving for out west, like Wyoming, Idaho, Colorado, Montana. I'm putting in for all my elk tags in all of those states. Probably gonna bring someone to film with me. And I'm gonna be spending probably the entire month of September up in the mountains. Elk hunting's always been kind of a dream of mine. Look at the fish. Oh, missed them. It's kind of surreal that I'm like planning it out now, but I'm super excited. There we go. Another little guy. This guy looks strange. He's all dotted up. Weird looking fish right there. But yeah, all of September I think I'll be elk hunting. It's gonna depend on what states I pull from the lottery. I would like to do a late season rifle hunt out there too, but again, we'll see how monetarily I'm doing after all that. End of September though, I'll probably come back to New England. Might do a little bit of bow hunting around the woods near me. Deer season here opens like first week of October, so I'll be getting back just in time. Probably do a little bit of fall fishing too. But I think either second to last or last week of October, I'm gonna be heading out for another trip. I wanna go to the Midwest and do some whitetail hunting out there. I'm looking into like Kansas, Iowa, Ohio, one or two other states maybe. Kind of the blank space on my hunting record sheet, quality whitetail deer. It's been a few years. This past season, I had some close encounters, but again, couldn't really make it happen. I still have, what, 2 more weeks to to get one with a muzzle loader, but I don't know how much deer hunting I've got left in me. Bow season kind of whipped my butt, waking up at like 3:30, 4 o'clock every morning. But I think traveling, seeing some new terrain is gonna break up the season a bit. It's gonna make it a lot more exciting. Kind of fall into a habit. By the time November rolls around, kind of have my expectations already set, and it makes it not as fun, but I think it'll be pretty entertaining. And then after November, we come right back to this time of year. Probably a little bit of gun hunting for deer, and then hopefully the ice freezes up as soon as it did this year, and I will be out ice fishing. Oh, here's this whole school. They're back for vengeance. Oh, the nibbler. All right, I'm gonna bounce around to a different hole here, change up some scenery. There we go. It's a little heavier. It's probably a decent bluegill. Not even that big. Nope, jumped right out. Doesn't want to leave. Get in there. There we go. No. Dude, this hook has to be just a freaking blunt tip. This thing needs to be terrible. There it is. Get up here. Bluegill. He choked it. Oh wait, he's getting off. Just a little gill. Oop. See you later. There she is. Nice little gill. Well, probably gonna hit this last hole and then call it a day. I'll be back here though. This is a good little spot to put some traps out, put some shiners, get a bunch of bass throughout the day. But this is just typically one of the first ponds I come to because it freezes so fast. There we go. Come on up, buddy. Oh, it's a crappie. There we go, baby. New species. We got the crappie. Get this guy on back and I'll probably get packing up. That's gonna be it for today's video. Gonna post this on Christmas, so Merry Christmas to everybody. Hope Santa gave you all the gifts you wanted. I want to thank everybody who has supported the channel over the past few years. I think I'm going on my second year now doing this pretty much full time. Couldn't do this without all you guys. Anybody who has given me some guidance or supported the channel in any way, just watching the videos. I appreciate all of you. I got a lot in store for 2026. I'm very excited to see what kind of videos I can come up with, what sort of footage, see how the channel does with all of that stuff. But again, thank you guys for sticking with me all this time. And as always, I'll be seeing you guys on the next one.